And we're back. Hello, guys. Episode 3 of
Hello.
Building Stuff with Ren and Doc. Yee.
Hey.
We're making
Hey, we're making some
progress.
pretty good progress. I saw
Yeah.
you working on that pipe thing up here.
Yeah. I
That's
think
cool.
your dome can be on top here. You know?
Oh, we could have a dome up here too.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was the idea. So, we have real light falling in and stuff.
This is actually coming together quite nicely. Like,
Hmm.
I'm not sure how I feel about the wood, but I think we're too far in
Dude,
now
we made
to
this
turn
choice
back.
now. There's no way back.
There's there's no way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to commit, man.
It looks
We got
good,
to
man.
commit.
The color combo is good. Who gives a crap? Wood or not? To me, that looks like a bronzy, I love it. I like it.
Oh, look at that. You know what? Like when you actually take a step back a bit, Doc, looking pretty sweet, my dude.
Yeah, sure. And we let this tube go all the way through, and then we make it into some sort of aquarium or something. It's gonna be epic. But we need to keep
Oh,
on
dude.
going. Let's build.
All right. Yep. Let's keep on going.
Focus, focus, focus. Okay,
Um,
the roof situation here. We need to connect. Let's close that thing off so we can actually do some stuff interiorly, right? Okay.
yes, yes. Okay. All right.
So
I want to
let's
go up
say,
one more layer, I think,
yeah,
and then flatten.
yeah. So here, and I would love if we had some spokes in there. Give me that, like this, going towards this middle section here.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, I think this is probably going to be the roof
Can we have the roof here?
here.
Can we have it here?
No, I think that's going to be too flat. We need like one more little bit
Yeah,
of
but
rounding,
like
right?
have the roof here, and still
Oh,
build
like
up.
a glass roof
You
type of
know,
thing.
yeah, yeah, and build
All
up
right,
like that or something. It doesn't have
all
to
right.
be this green stuff, but we can
I
have a
feel you,
ring
Doc.
of blocks around to cover the. Like if you want to go up one more, like we could do this for sure. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
But
feel you,
have
dog. That
have
that
the
looks awesome.
have the
Let's do
glass
it.
ceiling receded by one. Yeah.
I'm feeling that, man.
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
All right. No longer. See how we work like machines, man. Look at that. Bam, boom, bang. That's the German South African style of doing stuff.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. That's
Boom,
what I'm
bang.
talking about. There's actually quite a big German population in South
Yeah,
Africa.
I
I don't
know.
know if you know that,
Yeah, I know.
but
For
there's
many
quite a
Germans,
few.
South Africa is the land of the dream. You
The,
know?
the land of of opportunity,
Yeah,
where
because
we can buy really cheap real estate on the ocean, where we wouldn't be able to get anywhere else in the world.
yeah, kind of. It's also very beautiful.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. I
Okay.
mean, one of my, I had never been to Germany until, um, well, until I met you, Doc, which
Yeah,
was a few
true.
years ago.
Games
And
at this
for those of guys
Nvidia
who don't know
event.
our history, we met at a NVIDIA event,
Oh
and
God, do we want to tell this story?
no, we don't want to tell that
There
story.
is inevitably one part that is kind of embarrassing for Ren. But yeah, look
Yeah,
at that window. Like it?
love it.
Good.
Looks good. But we were staying in the same hotel, and I
Hmm.
saw Doc chilling outside the hotel, and I like fanboyed really hard, and I was like, "Oh, OMG, it's Doc M77."
Yeah.
And then I just went and said hello, and then we just like just got on
Yeah.
instantly, basically, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then you know what? I'm gonna have to tell the story because someone's gonna tell the story in chat anyway. We
In
went
chat?
out
Oh, are
that
we
night
streaming?
after the event
Yeah.
to like some clubs.
Yeah.
Where were we? In Cologne, right?
Yeah.
And I may have had one too many strawberry
Well,
daiquiris.
not only you. Right. In your defense, we need to tell the whole thing. It was not like just like, hey, okay, we did this event thing, now let's go to the club. No, it was kind of part of the thing. A friend of mine, Lars, he works with
Yes.
Nvidia a lot. And he is always like when he organizes stuff, you can be sure you're gonna be treated well and it's gonna be a great party afterwards. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much what went down. I mean, he had like one of those, how do you call it, a table or a whole VIP area rented out in this club, and was pretty
Yeah.
much bringing on, you know, insane amounts of alcohol. And
Yeah.
everybody was like in party mode because we spent all day recording and or 2 days almost competing and whatnot. It was not, so it was not like, yeah. And I got brutally drunk too this night. I mean, it was terrible.
Yeah, it was intense. I
Yeah.
mean, I remember getting to the club a little bit later than
Yeah.
everybody else, and I walked into the VIP section, and there were literally just buckets
Yeah.
of vodka and Red Bull.
Yeah, and it was
just
vodka
everywhere.
Red Bull, the
Yeah.
drink of the devil. That
Of the,
stuff.
the drink of demons.
Yeah, that stuff, is terrible. It's like, you get drunk and at the same time hyped up from that stuff, and it gives you
Yeah.
this terrible hangover. At least in my case, I hate the hangover I get from it. So, yeah.
Yeah,
But that
so
was
we
the
had a
only
great time in
choice.
the club. It was fun, and then we took a taxi back to the hotel, and I don't know if you guys have taken taxis in Germany, but taxi drivers seem to drive pretty quickly in Germany for some reason. That
It was
taxi felt like it
Gamescom,
was swerving all over the road.
It's their biggest business of the year. They try to get as many runs as possible, so they go fast. They pick up
Yeah.
you, and then already they have like 10 next rides lined up. Pretty much that's how it goes. When
Yeah, and this taxi was packed with Doc
Yeah.
and me and our sponsors, like the bosses, And well, I got a bit sick in the taxi.
Yeah.
It wasn't my proudest moment.
But-
Like to this day, when I think about it, I just cringe. I'm just like, I can't believe I did that. It was so
but
bad. It was so out of character
But
for me.
Ren managed. I mean, he had to puke. I mean, yeah, I guess you understood that by now, right? But Ren managed to actually puke into his T-shirt, right? Or
Yeah, I
his,
made like a receptacle.
yeah, his hoodie. He was like he bends forward, folds up his T-shirt, and neatly pukes into that, and then everybody's looking at him, and he's balancing the puke in his thing. And we make it out, and the taxi driver obviously also caught wind of the situation. It was like in Kölsch German dialect, pretty much saying, if this dude pukes in my taxi, I'm gonna kill him.
Oh
Pretty
my
much,
goodness.
and we were like, no, it's all good. He's got it under control. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
At least I'm a conscientious puker, right? Like
Yeah.
at least I didn't just, ruin the taxi and all of my new friends.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That was-
yeah, not my proudest moment. I tell you something, but it was like if I think about the positives that came out of that weekend, well, I mean, I got to know you, and since then we've been hanging out a lot. So it's
No,
also
it was all good. Nobody really was like, everybody got hammered. It was like me and Ren, we were just going extremely hard, and in the end we achieved legend status with the sponsors as well, because we stuck around. Everybody else was like, I'm so tired, I need to sleep. It was so exhausting to game all day long. And it's like, what the hell, nerds? They offering you free drinks. Okay, then.
Are you referring specifically to Mr. Andersel when
not-
when you make that voice?
Not saying any names, but I mean, if somebody comes up in a club to you and says, "Hey, dog, I think I need to go, man. It's way too loud in this club for me. I can't really have nice conversations." And at the same time, you're on the dance floor moonwalking. And, then it becomes quite evident who likes to party and who is more like, I'm gonna go home and watch Netflix now.
I want to go home and watch Netflix. Oh man.
You hear that, Anders? We're calling you out. Also, he's a lightweight when it comes to drinking. When we are at it, calling Anders out, then do it the right way. He really is a
Yeah.
lightweight.
I mean, I must say though that was also one of the highlights for me was meeting Anders. I mean, we take the mick, but he's actually an awesome human.
Of
I'm
course.
very happy that I met him.
Yes, and this is one of my
He's a
best
great
friends.
he's a
and,
great lad.
Yeah, and this whole YouTube thing. I mean, I've
Yeah.
had a lot of good times with Anders, and especially people always think, today all these info about YouTubing and stuff is readily available pretty much for anybody. It's common knowledge almost. Kids knows these days. When we started the YouTubing thing, there was no info about anything. And the only way to get somewhere was literally to network, get together with other YouTubers and help each other out to get to the top, kind of. What is this yellow here? We will remove
Just marker
that.
blocks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
we can remove that.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, and then of course I spend a lot of time, with Anders contemplating next moves on YouTube and how we're gonna proceed with this whole thing. And I think you and Iskal also share that history, right? I mean,
Oh
you
yeah, yeah. We're gonna take over the world.
you go back a long time. Okay, we need a floor, right? So we can
Yeah,
start draining.
yeah. I'm very much looking forward to draining. Like we could do glass again, but that's going to be no glass will actually be pretty sweet, I think, because then we'll
Yeah.
well, yeah. Glass will be cool. Let's just replicate what we did on the roof on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And we can add platforms like above the glass. That'd be pretty cool, like walkways.
Right now, I pretty much just want to close it off and drain it. That would be nice. So you can also look into some interior stuff, right?
Yeah, and start getting rid of some of this lag too,
Yeah.
because this lag is getting real here, man.
Just drain it, fill it in, and then I think we have it all kept off pretty much. And then we can take out the rock easier inside here and all. Maybe use quick TNT to blow it up. It's quicker.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, come on, man.
Is
I'm an
Iskal and I were
expert.
playing around with TNT on Hermitcraft, and things didn't go very well for me. So TNT and I are not friends at the moment, Doc.
I'm an expert, man. Trust me. Yeah, this is how we got to know each other. At this event 3-4 years ago, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wow, have we been going out for that long?
Yeah,
Jeez,
we've been
dude.
dating for a while, man.
Yeah. I mean, things are getting a little bit boring in the physical side of things, but at least our friendship's growing, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, now let's see if the sponge does a thing. Here, palm.
Is this actually going to work?
Hopefully the water reforms properly. Okay, let's sponge the heck out of this place.
Yeah. Start on the roof.
Yeah, work our way down.
Man, creative Minecraft is so different. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how long would it take you to actually do what we're doing right now in survival?
Oh,
Right?
well,
It
if you approach it
would be
smart,
weeks.
probably quick. Can automate a lot of things. Man,
All right,
the
that's-
sponges are so weird though in the water. It updates so weirdly.
Yeah, this is an absolute mess right here,
Yeah.
man. Jeez.
Yeah, the water still needs a lot of work, man. Okay, but we're getting there.
Are we?
Kind of. I mean, at least here
Okay.
in my small thing up here, seems to slowly drain. I mean, literally some of the water I have to touch so it gets updated and actually vanishes. Here we go.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. There we go. Well, I mean, it only took us 3 episodes to empty out our little thing.
Yeah, that's...
I thought it was going to take a bit longer, but we've been pumping, dude.
Yep.
That's what I like about this game, right? Like, and I guess, I don't know, I sometimes forget about it because I'm always just making videos and stuff, but this is a super chill game, you know? Like, I call this an autopilot game where you can just
well,
put on cruise control, you know?
Of course, that's what I like a lot about Minecraft too. You know, I like competitive stuff. Lately I've been doing the sponsored Let's Play for Total War Arena, right? And it's
Yeah.
cool, but it's stressful because, you know, you're constantly engaged and, you know, it's a battle game. So, yeah, real-time strategy, you know, you gotta be on your toes all the time. And it's exhausting. Like, I play
Is it
for an
PvP?
hour.
I mean, it's against
yeah,
other humans, right?
yeah, yeah. I play for an hour and then I was like, okay, you know, enough stress for today. Let's play something more chill.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to play StarCraft 1 a lot, competitively.
Yeah,
I was never, like, I was never really good, but I got pretty good.
yeah.
But the problem is, like, the higher you go up the ladder, and, you know, when you start playing against better players, it gets so intense, just like you're saying, because every opponent that you start playing is just so good. And, I don't know, you got to keep up with them. So you got to, you know, keep practicing and stuff. And then you come across, like, a 10-year-old who's been playing since he was 4, and his brain is working at, like, 7 times the speed of yours. And he just wrecks you with micro, you know.
Yeah, I never really liked PvP stuff. I like collaborative stuff way more, where you can decide your own pace and things. Yeah, but that's, I guess everybody is different. I guess, for me, gaming was always something I relaxed with. It was not necessarily something I competed in. Like, I was always, professional athlete for many years.
Yeah.
And then there was the competitive stuff. Gaming for me was not, it was to relax, not to compete. So,
Yep.
okay.
I was thinking about this the other day, man. Like, I was making myself a stir fry for lunch,
Yeah.
and I was pondering over how I've come to where I am now,
Yeah.
being, I guess, a professional computer game player, a video game player,
Pondering. Yeah.
which is what we are, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
kind
that's
of.
what we do. We play video games.
Yeah.
And I realized that basically, since the very first time I played a video game, which was, I don't know, probably some Nintendo 64 game or something, maybe even earlier, maybe even like an Atari game or something, right? I have literally played a computer game pretty much every day of my life. I don't think I've ever not played a computer game in a day, like unless I'm on holiday or something, right?
Nerd.
I mean, isn't that crazy though? Like, does that make me? Am I the only one?
I don't know
I
if I
can't
played. I didn't play every day. No, also not as a kid. Especially in the summertime. I mean, I was spending most of my time outside doing stuff. So
What, in the sun?
yeah.
I mean, that just sounds like madness.
You
Doc.
literally grew up in South Africa, right? You have wild animals and everything right in front of your door, and you're telling me you stayed inside playing games while you have Africa. Wow. Wow.
Dude, my mum would absolutely love you right now, man. She spent her entire life trying to get us to go outside. But my brother and I, we were just like, no, we want to play games. I mean,
Terrible.
there was, oh, no, oops, my bad. Hold on, what have I done?
What?
The lag. The water source lag. Oh my goodness.
What's happening?
Hold on.
Okay.
Just letting in some water here. All right, this is looking pretty good now. We've almost like blocked everything off.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. What is this water here? Yeah. Oh man, the lag. Yeah, this is still poorly optimized for sure, man.
Yeah, especially with water, right?
Yeah.
The water feels like it's there's a creeper over there.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, did I just get rid of my trident? I did. Sad face.
I have one for you. You can have it later. Okay, let's dig out this too. But dude, I feel we shouldn't remove it all. Let's push it back all the way until where the creeper is, and then kind of try to integrate it in our base.
Okay,
You know?
that's a pretty cool idea. So kind of
could
like
be-
like the Dr. Evil lair
Yeah,
from
have
Austin
some-
Powers.
Yes. You know what I mean? Have some, yeah,
Okay,
rock in there
I
and
feel that.
stuff,
That
yeah.
sounds pretty sweet. I mean, we kind of want to get the center pillar. We want to go at least to the center pillar, right? So that there's space around the
Yes.
central pillar.
Central pillar needs to go down anyways, right? So yeah,
And that's going to be like an aquarium. That's the thinking.
I hope. So
How are we going to get fish in this thing?
Yeah, we can use
Like-
some bubble mechanics and stuff. I think that should work out.
Bubble mechanics?
Yeah, underwater bubble mechanics, pushing entities up and things.
Ooh,
You know.
that sounds fancy, dude. So are we going to actually push this central pipe all the way down?
We could, but I don't know if we need to. I mean, we can also narrow it down towards the center a bit and make it look like an hourglass. So it's
Like a funnel type thing.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a more interesting shape, I guess.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Okay. Oopsie.
Oh,
Water.
jeez. When the water starts
Breach.
flowing, man, the lag
Breach,
gets
breach.
real, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the lag gets really real. Okay.
But yeah, I guess what I wanted to say before we started talking about all of that jazz
Yeah.
is that I'd never been to Germany before I went to that Gamescom event.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like, okay, this might offend you, I hope it doesn't. But as like a foreigner to Europe, you know, before I came. Oh, anyway, that's the end of the episode. We'll have to carry on with this next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.